Thanks so much. Well, spring has wasted no time in bringing in severe weather, and those storms, as you might imagine, can make your daily commute dangerous. Lauren Fix, the car coach, joins us via Skype from Los Angeles with some tips to stay safe on the road. Good morning, Lauren.
Buffalo, New York today.
Oh, okay. A little bit of a, okay, good deal. Hey, driving during severe weather can be dangerous. So what steps can people take if they want to stay safe?
Well, there's a lot of things. First, the number one thing is April is National Car Care Month, and if you're not sure what to do with your vehicle, I have a new article on my website. But more importantly, if your car is in good maintenance and you're driving along, you've been talking about wind and rain, and we're still getting snow here up in the Northeast a little bit. So what happens is you've got to be aware of your surroundings, and you were just talking about that. I was just listening to some advice that you were giving, and the most important thing is to give yourself space from the car around you, and also stay in your car. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, I see a tornado or the weather's really bad, the safest place to be is in your car and buckled up. Now, if you do see a lot of tractor trailers out there, and you're thinking, boy, it's moving around, I'm really not sure, that means they're what they call empty. There's nothing in it. They're not hauling a load of goods. So you want to give them a little room, too, because when they're passing, they're lighter, so they can be blown around on the road. And the last thing you want is that truck, and these are professional drivers, I'm big on the pro drivers, that could slide into your lane outside of their control, and that would hit your vehicle, which could cause a problem. So you really need to be aware and give those truckers space.
How do you do that? What advice do you give people if they're traveling on a section of roadway and you do have a huge convoy of those 18-wheelers? I mean, they seem impossible to avoid.
Well, you don't want to. Well, they want to be out there because they're moving goods and services for us. So that is a positive thing. So it's a good thing they're out there. The big one to watch is when you're on the West Coast. They have those triple trailers. You only see them on the West Coast, like Colorado and heading west. Those you have to give them plenty of room. And so that means if you're going to make a pass, make sure it's clear. And if you're saying, wow, it's really, really windy out, and I'm very concerned, maybe there's a rest area you can pull over, let them get some headway on you, and then pull back out. That's an option. If it's also to watch our RVs, really high vehicles, they can blow over as well if the winds are as strong as we've had lately. We don't know what's going to be coming with the weather, which is why we all watch the Weather Channel. And you really need to be on top of what the weather's going to be and the conditions you're going to be driving in, whether it's a road trip or just back and forth to work.
Absolutely. As an aside, tip of the cap to the men and women of the truck driving industry. What a great job they do. They're such great people. Hey, super fast, what is the best advice you have for drivers who find themselves stuck on roadways, especially during severe weather?
Well, the thing is, a lot of people think, depending on what type of severe weather, if it's a tornado, some people think getting underneath a bridge abutment is good. That could be dangerous as well, and then you can get sucked out. But if you're talking about heavy rain, fog, first thing, you got to be aware of your surroundings. If you can get to the Weather Channel, listen to it either on your phone or on the radio. That's more important than any music you're listening to. Get off the phone for talking to somebody. Don't listen to music. Really focus on the road. Give yourself space. And if you're really in trouble, find a rest area, pull over to someplace safe, because sometimes it's not safe to be on the road. Hey,
Lauren, super fast. And folks listening, if you love Lauren like I do, guess what? She's got a great book out, Lauren Fix's Guide to Loving Your Car. Lauren Fix, the car coach. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks.